So they did a press conference for Giovanni Pelletier, the 18-year-old that had been missing for a few days, and he was visiting his cousins. They did go ahead and give an update on the information that they found. So they did go ahead and advise that the cousins did reach out to their grandfather when they put him out of the car. They did reach out to his mom as well, but she was asleep and she missed that phone call and those text messages. And then they did, I believe the grandfather reached out to her earlier in the day when she woke up at about 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's when she called, authorities. The cousins and him had spoken prior to them actually meeting up about smoking some good old Mary Jane, and I think that's probably why their stories kind of were messed up, because they were trying to leave out that information, it seems. But they actually did end up smoking, and it seems like he may have had a bad reaction to whatever they smoked, because he started to his behavior changed after that. It was a known fact that he always had knives on him, so I don't know if they saw the knife or if there was just some information they knew about him, because he always had one on him. At the minimum, he did not use it, he just normally had one on him. Acting kind of weird, and he was like making threats and stuff on their lives, and he ended up getting out of the vehicle. He left his backpack and his phone, and when he got out, they were kind of like, what the heck? So they actually placed his bag and his phone where he got out. They did show the video camera footage of the area when they did their investigation. He actually crossed 75 where they left him. You can see him walking across there. You can see, vehicles trying to avoid hitting him because he's walking across the freeway. And when he gets onto the other side of the actual freeway, he takes off running and ends up in that pond. And where that pond is a camera from a Lowe's, and you can see him running off of the freeway into that pond. It does not look like anybody was running after him. It does not look like somebody touched him in any way, shape, or form, like on his body. It does not look as such. They are still waiting on the autopsy and everything like that, but it is kind of looking like maybe he had a bad reaction to, what they were smoking or something of that sort. It does not look like the cousins are at fault for anything in the situation at this point. To kind of, update how they got to the decision that they are currently at. But it does look like the cousins did as much as they could for young people, and it just seems like this was a very unfortunate situation. So I know this definitely doesn't, give any peace for his mom and his family, but it does provide clarity so they can start putting things together and of this loss of an 18-year-old. So I am wishing them the best as they process this transition in their lives going forward.